I want to share with you guys about my dream that I had on last night. I think it was a very interesting dream. I am in a phase of my life where I am up and coming with my gift, my prophetic gift. And so I just want to encourage you guys as well, because when you're not as strong maybe and as confident in your gifts, and other people will see and can sense that, they will try to control your gift and try to tell you what it is that you're hearing, what it is that you're not hearing, and you have to try to be very careful of that. And I think it's very important that you surround yourself with people who encourage you and push you in your gift rather than trying to limit you in your gift. And they will use scripture, they will use things to try to tell you basically how to use your gift. You know what I'm saying? Try to control it. But as always, obey God. The Spirit of the Lord will never lead you wrong. I do believe in order, absolutely. But I also believe that God is doing a new thing. And I've been hearing a lot of people say, and I believe it within myself, that God is breaking a lot of the rules now. He's bound by his word. I'm not saying he's not honoring his word. I'm saying, but there are some things that we have done according to tradition, what man has believed, and according to maybe how things have been orchestrated before. But I believe that God is doing a new thing now. And even the scripture came to me, behold, I'm doing a new thing, for I'm making ways in the wilderness and I'm making rivers in the desert. God said, I'm doing a new thing. And so it's important that you follow the voice of God. You follow the move of God, just as the children were traveling by a pillar of cloud by day and by fire by night. You know, it's important that you obey God and you follow God. So wherever his spirit leads you, you must go. And so don't allow anybody to cripple that. Don't allow anybody to try to taint that. It's important that you hear from God. But let me get to my dream, okay? So I had a dream last night, and this kind of ties into what I'm saying. I had a dream that I was out to eat with a particular family from a reality show, kind of. And it was from the Crisley family. I don't know if you know them, but the Crisley family. I was out to dinner with them, oddly. I do like the show. I do watch the show. I haven't watched it in some time now, but I think they're just a funny family. So I was out to eat with them, and we were at a restaurant. This particular restaurant sold seafood, right? And so, of course, I like seafood. I love seafood. I eat it quite often. And I remember seeing the family there, but I didn't see Todd there, okay? And so we sat down to eat, but the waitress would not serve me. I mean, she had a very nasty demeanor, attitude, everything about her, but she would not serve me. So she served everybody else, gave them the options to order. They ended up ordering. She gave them their utensils. Didn't even give me no utensils. I'm sitting right at the table with them. Like, I can literally see Mrs. Crisley. I could see the son. I could see the people around me. But this waitress would not serve me. Like, I would say something. I would say, hey, I don't have any utensils. Hey, I didn't get a menu. Hey, I haven't ordered. And then time went on in the dream where they ended up getting their food, and they sat there and they ate their food, which oddly enough in the dream, going back, I can reflect and remember how, like, nobody said anything. Nobody took up for me. And it was crazy because I was there with them, or at least sitting down with them. So they ate their food. I remember in the dream, nobody offered me anything. Nobody say, hey, you can have some of mine. Nothing. Nobody corrected her. Absolutely nothing. They just simply ate their food. I remember sitting at the table, and I became very frustrated. I was extremely frustrated. And I just remember after they were finished, for some odd reason in the dream, which is really not my character at all, I started taking the food that they had left over, and I just took it and piece by piece just threw it on the floor. So I was just taking the food. Like, I remember I took a potato and I threw it on the floor. I took like a lobster crab and claw, and I took it and I threw it on the floor. And so then the waitress saw it and she became very angry. I'm like, but you didn't allow me to order any food. Like, I didn't get any food at all. And so of course, she had to come and clean it up, but I just kept taking the food and just throwing it on the floor. And this was really strange because this is not my character. I would never do anything like that. If it ever gets to a point like that, I would just simply get up and leave. But I just remember in the dream, like, she would not serve me. Like, I don't remember a manager coming and trying to rectify this. No manager or anything came to rectify the situation. They just ate their food, and I just sat there without food. And so I remember I got up and I left. And then when I came back, I saw Todd Chrisley. And he was just like, I'm embarrassed. You know how Todd is. I'm so embarrassed, you know. And because I guess he must have found out I threw the food, you know. But then after that, I woke up. And so I just feel like, and I pray that the Lord, if there's more to the dream, that he would continue to give me interpretation, and I'll just do a part 2 of this video. But I believe that the dream means that you can't eat at everybody's table. And even though I like seafood, I love seafood. I'm always down for a good seafood boil. That's my culture. That's where, in my neighborhood culture, that's where we come from. We love seafood down south. But it's a message that even though what they're offering is good, but you still can't eat from everybody's table. You're not assigned. Everybody's not assigned to you. You're not a part of every group. You're a part of the right appointed people, the appointed persons that God is going to assign you to. You can't eat from everybody's table, even if what they are serving you is good or of some good. You still can't eat from everybody's table. That's what I believe the dream means. And if there's more, I'm praying that the Lord would give me the interpretation that although, this, and with the Chrisleys, like I'm not, right now, I'm not of any caliber to where they are on like TV and things. I'm not like that right now. So it was just weird that, the Chrisley family, I was out to eat with them. And even though, maybe opportunities may come, and that may be a warning, opportunities may come and the table may be set, but maybe that thing is not for you. It's not assigned for you. So I think it's just important that we be careful that we don't eat from everybody's table. Everybody is not assigned to feed us. Everybody is not going to make sure that we are getting fed, And it's just important that, I guess in this season, God is saying use discernment. Truly, truly use discernment.